beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azinne Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, quick question. What exactly is the color of Tolanibaj's problem? Because at this point, it's given desperation. Because I don't understand. So, you are not dating Neo. Neo has not publicly come out to say, okay, Tolanibaj is my girl. There's a situation surrounding Neo outside of the house with a fellow ex-housemate, Beauty, and you're already like trying to police him, trying to own him and all of that. Me, I shall know that this babe will surely come out Ilebaye today. Even though she has not done it openly, but she's already complaining about Ilebaye. Like, did you guys see the way she looked at Neo and Ilebaye the moment Neo went to check on Ilebaye and then walked Ilebaye to the blue room to her bed and lay down there? Did you see the look on her face? I'm so sure that the moment she saw Neo probably washing, Ilebaye's clothes last night or yesterday, she will be burning and burning in her heart. So fast forward to today now, they got a brief for the lush hair tax. They were given their merch and it was time for them to change. So while she was dressing, of course, there were some moments that Ilebaye and, Neo were together. Not like together, like maybe laughing in the dressing room or talking and all that. And it didn't even last up to like a minute or two, right? There was really nothing so sensual about it. So now, this babe goes to Ilebaye's locker, picks up something, and then shows it to Neo or gives it back to Neo. And Neo was like, I gave that to someone. And she was like, who? And Neo said, oh, it's Ilebaye. And I'm like, so Neo gave something to Ilebaye. And you went to Ilebaye's locker, picked it, and returned it back. And she was like, oh, we'll have this talk after the tax and all that. Only for this babe to have a conversation with Frodd. And Frodd came to check on her and all that. And she was telling Frodd that Ilebaye has started again, that whenever she sees that she and Neo are in a good place, she will come and be inserting herself. She will come to him and be like, oh, come and help me zip up my dress. That why can't Ilebaye meet Cross? She will come to him and like, oh, help me do this. Why can't she go to Cross? And she found a jacket or a sweater that Neo gave to her, or she was even wearing. According to her, she said Ilebaye was wearing Neo's jacket or sweater and she had to collect it from her to give back to Neo. How Neo is acting oblivious to it, how Neo is making her beef a babe and he's saying that they are just friends, somebody he can be loyal to or somebody that they are loyal to or something of that sort. In my head, I'm like, is this girl not thinking? Like, I'll say this over and over again. Big Brother gave you a second chance. Something that 40-something housemates didn't get. Big Brother gave you a second chance to come into his show, to make your life better, to show us your DJ skills, to show us your business entrepreneurial skills. Bottom bar, Tolanibaj decided, okay, what I am going to do is to be chasing Neo, who has become my lord and my 120 million. I'm like, what? The way this girl has been hovering around Neo like bees hover around honey, it's worrisome. Abiuna the Siam, what exactly is the color of her problem? And the way she's doing now, like pepper body. So no woman can come near Neo again because Neo has turned to what? Masquerade? And talking about the lush hair tax, what are the odds that Ike, Para, Ilebaye will be in the same team? Of course, Summer also is part of their team. So when Ilebaye found out, Soma told her that Ike and Pere are part of their team. Like, Ilebaye was like, the devil is a liar. It was really funny because in my head, I'm like, what are the odds? Like, the joke keep pricing themselves. So how will Ilebaye navigate this? Because she's the only girl in that team. And you guys know, with the lush hair tax, it's all about, making your hair and all that. Even though there are like 4 stages, 5 stages, the final stage always ends up with somebody making somebody's hair. But let's see how it goes. Even though Ilebaye has told Summer that nobody should be touching her hair, nobody except for Summer. Let's see, will they put aside their differences and work as a team? Or, like Venita wanted to do before she got, to be the moderator or the game master or tax master, whichever one Big Brother called it. Venita wanted to scatter any team that she was in if Doyin was part of it. Do you think Ilebaye would do that, or do you think she would keep, keeping her cool whilst working among the two people that actually wanted to cause her disqualification and caused her a major harm in the house? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Anyways, aside from that, this morning now, Doyin and Venita continued the fight that they were having yesterday. In fact, Venita started it because according to Venita, she said that Doyin actually said something about her children. Now, this is the problem I have on this Big Brother street. People will see the truth, but because the person, that said what they are concocting that the person said is somebody that maybe has a lesser fan base or somebody they just decided to hate, they will just run with the narrative of the lies. I don't understand that. So I went back to watch that clip again and I realized Doyin never insulted Venita's kids. She only said that Venita, being a mom of two girls, she's not even behaving like a girl's mom. Like she's supposed to act like a mother, having the instinct of shutting down evil. And honestly, a lot of us share the same views. But trust people of Big Brother Naija, they will come and say, oh, you are insulting the person's children. And the funny thing is, even people in the house, I'm like, where does this end? So that is the thing, that is making Venita vex like this. So, or maybe that's what I think is making her vex. Because later on, she said something today that actually made me think, okay, maybe this is actually the reason and not the other one she's trying to say that is the reason. So what did she say in the course of her insult now? She said that how Doyin suffered or made Adekunle to suffer for 1 whole year, only to come on stage and ask for forgiveness and all that. I'm like, okay, auntie, really, that's what's paining you? So you are deciding to buy market for Adekunle. And if you go back again, how did Doyin even make Adekunle suffer for 1 whole year? They had issues. I mean, Doyin is not even the main rival that Adekunle had. If you want to fight his battles, just wait. Come out first and then you go and meet, the Sheiks and Bella. Maybe then let's see how you can fight this battle, because now you are going out on people that had issues with him in the house, as if it's not a normal thing for housemates to have issues while they were in the house. And this babe just went off, calling Doyin different kinds of names. Initially, Doyin wanted to keep quiet and not respond, but of course she's human now, so she went upstairs, and the likes of Mercy and Frodd and Angel were like, oh, as Doyin has bought market, that this is how Venita will continue, blah 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 blah. And in my head I'm like, beginner, you caused this one, because there are people that will actually match Venita's madness, because now where her own stop, now in another person's own start. Maybe if she meets her match, which I know she will meet though outside of the house, because the person has already been tweeting about her, the person, both of them will fight from morning till night. They will do 1 year subscription of fights. Maybe let's see by then if she will still be hot like this. Why won't she pick this kind of fight with Cece? Why? Because she knows say that one too. Now, Chris meets Chris. Anyways, this babe was actually acting like a market woman. I'm not lying. She went pick post from the kitchen. That is Venita. She was hitting it with that hanger. Gang, 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 gang. I'm like, what is this? Una stars them. Anyways, that happened now. So later on, Ilebaye came to the kitchen area. That's how Venita pulled Ilebaye and started talking. Initially, I didn't hear what they were saying because the volume was quite down thanks to Big Brother. And when Big Brother finally let us hear what they were saying, I heard Venita say something along the lines of, oh, you should be open to people apologizing. I don't know, maybe it's because of her children, Sheyi and Ike. She was coding them, telling them wrong timing and all that. Maybe she's trying to open a way so that they can now talk to Ilebaye, so that Ilebaye can forgive, them. And that was how Ilebaye said, okay, you too, if you want me to be open for forgiveness, you too, if somebody comes to apologize to you, Ngwano, forgive the person. That was how the conversation, started from the kitchen and went on to the dining area, and they were talking. And before you could say Jack, this babe tried to, instigate or get into Ilebaye's head against Doyin, saying that, oh, Crosso, you like Crosso, and Doyin also likes Crosso. She's been instigating stuff against you. How can your friend be liking Crosso? Blah, 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 blah. And Ilebaye was like, you know what? My own is Joshua. Forgive Doyin if she comes to ask for forgiveness. Now, seeing Venita and Ilebaye having that conversation, of course Doyin will be hurt. I mean, if it was me, I'll also be hurt because you are my friend. This person has been cussing me out since last night, and all because of you, because I stood up for you, and I'm seeing you now sitting and dining with this person. In my head, that didn't sound right. So, of course, Doyin pulled Ilebaye and they started having a conversation in the toilet, and Doyin was trying to explain to Ilebaye what her anger is, and Ilebaye was trying to explain to her, see, all I just wanted is for her to stop insulting you because it was getting too much, and I felt guilty because it was my fight, and I don't want you, to be having enemies because of me and all of that. Now, they had that conversation in the toilet area. Later, they went into the room and they continued the conversation, and Doyin was like, see, it was never really about you. Even if you, Ilebaye, my friend, are the one that did something as vile as this, I will also defend that person that you did it against. I don't want you to go and beg for me. I don't want that. I mean, I will never, go to ask Venita for any forgiveness. And also, she said that she doesn't even expect Ilebaye to go sit, with Venita and all of that, because, I mean, this is somebody that doesn't like you, that she never had your best interest at heart. Listen to the both of them. I understand Doyin, where she's coming from. I understand Ilebaye. Ilebaye's own is just simple. We're in a house where we're in a confined space. I don't want us to have any permanent enemies here because we still have like 6 weeks to go. This is what I understand from everything she's been saying. Let's just be at peace or something. I know these people don't care about me, but at least let's just maintain some sort of cordial relationship with them. But Doyin own is, these people are evil. You should not even be laughing with these people. By right, she is the one that's supposed to meet you to forgive, to forgive her, not the other way around. Going to her to ask for forgiveness on my behalf is not cool. It doesn't make it look okay to me. And for me, both of them are actually very right. It's just that the way they were trying to communicate with each other, nobody was actually listening to each other at that point. Both of them just wanted to be heard, but not actually to hear the other person. But I'm sure, okay, that at the end of the day, they hugged it out and they started laughing about it. And that's not the only crazy thing that happens today. So, Alex changed it for Pere today. You all know since last night, Alex has been really appalled by the behavior that Pere put up. And she was like, you know what? I don't even want to talk with this guy because if I talk to Pere, Ingo cry. And today, Pere just felt a bit of, the venom that Alex had to spit at him. Yes, she was like, you are evil. Your heart is evil. What actually started it was when Venita was still cursing out Doyin, and Pere was like, yes, he lost something like this or serves her right or something of that sort. And of course, Alex was not having it, and she changed it for Pere. She said that Pere's skin, his color of skin is darker than his heart or something of that sort. And Pere was like, are you done? You know that kind of thing they say to people when they're angry and talking, that keep making them talk and making them look stupid. Yeah, that was exactly what Pere was doing. Honestly, at this point, I'm seriously doubting if this is a game for Pere or if he's maybe inherently evil. Because tell me, why is it that a day after this whole revelation, you are still plotting and scheming and all that, and the scapegoat Ike himself is just there. He's the one that has strike, his co-conspirators doesn't have strike, and they are still egging him on to do more, but this time around to abide by the rules, like make it make sense. People of God, now so I see Amo. I said, okay, let me come and gist you guys before I go back to watch the Lush hair tags. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Izzy Williams.